Business owners in 2026 need to know that online business is changing because of large language models like ChatGPT and Gemini. Search engines like Google used to dependably be the one-stop shop for online shoppers searching for products and services. For a significant amount of people, this still is the case. Google is where they go to find out about businesses. But for a growing number of consumers, large language models, or LLMs, like Copilot, are where they are going to find products to buy. They are asking AI in-depth questions about products, using AI as a virtual shopping assistant. For traditional search engine optimization, SEO, is the process by which businesses can rank better in search engine results pages. In the age of AI, business owners will need to implement artificial intelligence optimization, AIO, generative engine optimization, GEO, answer engine optimization, AEO. If conversational interfaces like ChatGPT are meant to relay information in a fluid back and forth between the user and AI, then a key is making sure the content on your website sounds conversational, as opposed to bare bones or dryly informational. That does not mean that you should replicate the identifiable writing patterns of AI models, em-dashes and all. Instead, make sure you have straightforward descriptions of your products or services in plain language. Including the usual SEO-friendly keywords and formatting, such as lists, will also be important. It is not the case that people are flocking away from traditional search engines and doing all of their search in LLMs. Instead, many people have added LLMs to their arsenal of online shopping tools. This paints a more accurate picture of AI's place in digital marketing. It is taking up some real estate, but has not kicked out traditional search from the landscape entirely. Just as consumers will divide their time between LLMs and traditional search, business owners should divide their digital marketing efforts between SEO and AIO, in addition to other efforts like ad placements. Seek to expand your digital marketing efforts rather than throwing out the old practices in favor of the new. This can be a relief for some business owners, since this means that the status quo will still work, just not at the level we have traditionally been used to. Be comprehensive in your detailing of your products and services. Go above and beyond on your landing pages and blogs, discussing what your business has to offer. This strategy pays off because consumers that use LLMs are doing more than just typing in sentence fragments of keywords into a search bar. They are writing detailed sentences and getting into in-depth discussions with AI to deliberate over whether a product or service is worth purchasing. This is why you should be comprehensive in your content, talking about your products and services. Imagine these LLMs as functioning like independent reviewers for you. These will give potential customers a rundown of your business. You have power here, as the content you put on your website can determine the limits of these LLMs' discussions of your business to some extent. If your business is mentioned elsewhere, like on other websites or on review pages, there's still going to be some influence on the LLM. If you have limited information on your website, then the LLM may not mention much. Or worse, it may hallucinate in the interest of still providing the user with an answer. But if you give plenty of details, then the LLM will be able to readily converse with the user who needs a lot of questions answered before pulling out the credit card. Using direct question and answer formats for important product features is useful because it shows the AI questions that it may be getting from users, as well as the answer to relay. Including additional details after the answer is also useful for relaying more info if the user has follow-up questions. Breaking your content up into clear headers is also useful for letting AI immediately know what sections could be relevant to the question at hand. EEAT, EAT, experience, expertise, authority, and trustworthiness. Make sure you are putting out quality content in the form of blogs and videos. Formatting should also be scannable for important information. Bullet point lists, short paragraphs, and bold text for important information. Make sure you are consistently updating your web pages so that product information, such as availability and shipping costs, is accurate. AI will favor businesses that dependably offer accurate information to customers, because that in turn keep the AI user satisfied. The more complete a source's information, the better the odds of it getting a mention from the AI model. Thanks for watching, and follow Go AI for more great content about artificial intelligence in the business world.